King of the Mountain.
I can do this with my eyes closed. Too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed.
Up first tonight, we have McLovin driving in Ruthless.
It's a 2015 Range Rover Evoque weighing 69.2 grams.
I don't know what's ruthless about that.
Maybe there's no one named Ruth in the car.
Oh, okay. Up next, we have returning driver Garbanzo McElroy driving in Is You Serious?
That's a clever name. It's a 99 Isuzu Vehicross weighing 88.8 grams.
He has the Sirius FM sponsorship on the front.
Good job.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Next, we have Finn driving in King of Hearts.
They actually named this van King of the Mountain, but that is not allowed.
No way, you have to earn that.
The King of Hearts is a super van weighing 86.6 grams.
There's no shortcuts to becoming King of the Mountain.
Racing
Piece of bud. And last up, we have Bryson of Vanover Racing driving in Pistol Pete.
Bryson will be driving in a Hummer H2 weighing 113.8 grams.
Are guns allowed on the cars?
I think those are just decorative. He's going for like a Western Pistol Pete theme, hopefully.
We should have someone check that before they start racing.
Here we go at the start of race one. We have McLovin on the front right in the Range Rover and Garbanzo McElroy on the front left.
McLovin has the FTE package on that Range Rover. I'm interested to see how fast he can go.
A tight race into the open section. Garbanzo McElroy pulling in front.
Door to door on the turn.
McLovin overtakes McElroy. Here they come through the final corner. Garbanzo McElroy wrecks. Whoa! McLovin drives off the road.
Oh, man.
And race one will go to Bryson in the Hummer.
Wow.
He went from third to first place all on that last final stretch.
What a wild ending to that race. McLovin totally blowing his lead right at the end. I don't know what happened there.
And look at that. Finn has also wrecked over on turn two. Here's the replay. Look at this door-to-door action on turn two. Finn going way too slow in that van. Looks like he was coming to a stop right here.
And they wanted to call that van King of the Mountain.
Yep. We can see over on turn three, Garbanzo McElroy wiping out. Bryson gets around that wreck, and look at McLovin just driving right off the road.
No one even made contact with his car.
Here we go with race two. The cops are sure to be out after that last one.
McElroy on the front right and Bryson on the left.
A good start so far for Bryson. He has a 5-point lead. Here he is out in front on the first straightaway.
That Hummer is a big vehicle, but he's doing quite well getting around the track.
Bryson stretching out his lead into the second turn.
Here comes the cops. Whoa, we got a pile up.
Ooh, Finn gets slammed into by the pursuit car.
I think someone's getting impounded.
And Bryson will pick up his second win of the night with a track time of 17.510 seconds.
Oh, and look at that. Finn is out.
So much for being called King of the Mountain.
Come on now.
Right there, we had a 3-car pileup. Garbanzo McElroy broke free, and then look at that. McLovin takes off, leaving Finn to take the fall.
Another vehicle heading to the impound lot.
Now, this is actually the first time this has happened so early in the race. We're down to 3 cars. That's going to actually throw the rotation off.
What do you mean?
Well, if a driver was supposed to start in the back row, but the car in front of him is now in the impound lot, that would put him in the front row, and then he would have an unfair advantage.
You know what? Hold on. I got an idea.
Okay, you coming back?
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay, well, hold on, folks. We're figuring this thing out.
Hello?
What's going on, man?
Hey, CJ, what's up, man?
Hey, 2D.
We need a 4th. Want to race?
Yeah, man, I can use the money.
All right, man. Just remember me when you wax, all right?
They got deep pockets?
By the looks of their cars, no.
That's cool. I'll be there. Shake and bake.
Shake and bake. All right, good news. We have a 4th, and he's on his way.
Oh, sweet. Who is it?
Allow me to do a proper introduction. Can I use that mic? Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes your celebrity driver of the night, winner of the 2020 Stock Car Tournament, and the 2020 3D Bottmaker Diecast Racing League champion, Crazy James! Shake and bake! Shake and bake! Perfect! Shake and bake!
Okay, I think we got it.
Shake and bake!
All right, calm down. You got a little too turned up over that.
Shake and bake!
Okay, we got it, man. We got it.
It's just so good.
Okay, let it go. Let it go.
Shake and bake.
Are you done?
Maybe.
Okay, here we go. James will be taking the spot of Finn, although he's not actually competing to get into the tournament for King of the Mountain. So he won't be scoring any points. He's just there to keep things even and fair.
I'm hoping he wins this race.
A close race between James and Bryson. Bryson pulls ahead coming out of the corner.
Bryson is just killing it on the track today.
Whoa, looks like the cameraman hit something.
Here comes the 5-0.
Oh yeah, did you warn James that the cops might be out here?
I might have left that part out.
I'd really hate to see that car get impounded.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
This time, all the drivers make it down to the finish line, and Bryson picks up his 3rd win in a row.
Wow, shots fired by Bryson and Pistol Pete. That's what I call bringing a gun to a gunfight.
He is just completely dominating. 15 points on the board. Crazy James comes in second place on that run. McLovin has 2 points. Garbanzo McElroy has 1. This race is really over at this point, but we did have Crazy James come all the way out here, so we're going to run one more race just for the fun of it.
James starting in the front row. I think he's going to take the win over these modified cars.
Well, he's going up against McLovin.
More like Mick Slow.
Bryson is starting behind James. Garbanzo McElroy already falling way behind. Here they go around the first turn.
James in the lead.
Bryson right on his tail. Bryson moves to the outside. He's going for the pass.
Come on, shake and bake, James.
Bryson takes the lead.
Man, he is good.
Through the final turn, and Bryson will pick up his 4th win in a row.
A clean sweep, 3D. A clean sweep.
That is impressive. It didn't matter where he started from, the front, the back. You can throw Crazy James in the mix. Bryson was going to finish first place each and every time.
Yeah, you got to give it up to Bryson. He may not have been the fastest driver we've ever seen, but he really knows how to get around the other drivers and work his way up to first place.
Just look at how well he was able to handle his corners in that H2 Hummer.
It's a big vehicle, but Bryson knows how to tame it.
And here's a look at the qualifiers for Tournament 3. Bryson currently sitting in 10th place with the track time of 17.510 seconds.
Only 3 spots left before the tournament kicks off.
Yes, we are almost there. Until next time, I'm 3D Botmaker.
And I'm 2D.
And you've been watching King of the Mountain.
I'm crazy.
Shake and bake.
Crazy like James.
No shame, so you shake and bake. It's nonsense.
I'm crazy.
Shake and bake.
Crazy like James. Crazy like James. Crazy like James. Crazy like James. You can't stop me on my line, 'cause the finish line is long. I'm crazy like James. I'm crazy like James.
I got a message for all of them. Ready? Shake and bake. What does that do? Does that blow your mind? That just happened.